Good to have you on board again. 19 days gone and fantastically back to back. We have been connecting to learn from our opportunity. And I want to believe that we have really been able to learn a lot. I want to believe that this opportunity or the training so far have changed a lot of things. It has tightened some knots and it has loosened some unwanted knots, in our businesses, in our thinking, in our mindset, and everything. And I want to believe that after this 21 days training, you should be positioned enough and be ready to get going and make a lot of things happen. Now, there's another special training that is going on, but this training is not for everyone. It's for only people who are selected as program coordinators. If you're program coordinators, team leaders should take notes. You can discuss your program coordinators with me. But some program coordinators are having a special mentorship training with me one on one, and we have started it 3 days ago. It has been fantastic. A few people has been part of it. These are people who are ready to go out there and start something for themselves. They are ready to start a new center. They're ready to start a new place. They're ready to start driving things. They are the people who are program coordinators. So program coordinators are not everybody. So team leaders, whoever you could see in your business, are available. They are ready to make the mission work. They're ready to make things work. Recommend them for program coordinator training, and they will be part of the series of training. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Even those in the program coordinatorship, they understand that there is difference between training and training. Trainings are not the same, and it has been amazing and fantastic. You don't understand. It has been amazing and fantastic. So I want to welcome every one of you again today, and I want to tell you that indeed you are in the right place and the right time. Indeed, Africa is the right place. In this trying time in Nigeria, in this turbulent time in Nigeria, in this time where people who have the power are using it over those who do not have the power. The only thing you can have for yourself is money. If you cannot have power, you shall can have money. It's very, very important. I saw a news today, where the case against Tinubu, where they are supposed to discuss the constitution, whether he won 25% in Abuja, whether it should be inaugurated or not. And that case is evident that it's not going to be to his favor. But you know what? The justice that will deliver the case dare not come to court. You can see power. Justice could not come to court. So if people have so much power and they are using the power and they are still using their power to get more power, then the simplest thing you can get is money. And that's why you need to build a successful business, and be rich, be comfortable, be okay, have money in your pocket, have money to take you places, have money to make you meet people. That's the easiest thing you can build to yourself. You don't understand? That's the easiest thing. Nobody will dash you power, nobody will dash you money, but you are the one that will build it, and you'll make it work for yourself. So, are we ready for tonight? Are we really ready to make a lot of things work for ourselves? Are we really ready to learn a lot of things again today? So far, so good. Let's look at how this training has been fantastic in the last few days. What has been the progress made? What have you learned in this training? What can you really pen down that you have really learned in this training that has been very useful to you? Can you type on the chat box significant things you have learned in this training ever since we started 19 days ago? What can you really say you have learned? Type it on the chat box. Let's look at it together. What have been the significant things that this training has done for you in the last 19 days? In the last 19 days. Type on the chat box. It's important that we get to see it. Let's nurture it together. Let's look at it together. What significant things has this training done for you? What have you learned in the last 19 days? What special thing have you learned in the last 19 days? Type it on the chat box. Let's look at it together. Let's get going with it. If you have team members who ought to be in this meeting and they are not on board, call them, connect them, and let them know the time has started. People are in training, people are getting going, and it is fantastic. It is fantastic. You don't understand. This business gives you an opportunity to rule your life. And that is why the decisions you make in ruling your life is a personal decision, not influenced by anybody. And it is important that you rule your life well. But type on the chat box, what have you been able to learn in how to handle things in the last 19 days? Let's start with what we have been able to learn. It's very important we look into it. Let's look at what we have been able to learn in the last 19 days. Let's go, let's go, let's go, everybody. Let's look into what we have been able to learn in the last 19 days. In the last 19 days. Don't make it too long, make it short and precise. Make it short and precise. Everyone should do so. Make it short and precise and type on the chat box what you have been able to learn. Make it quick so that we can go into this training as quick as we should. Make it quick. Make what you have learned quick and keep it coming as fast as possible. Keep it coming as fast as possible. So let's get going, let's get going, let's get going. Time is 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 going. So bring it up as quick as possible. Today we shall be looking into building trust in business relationship. Building trust in business relationship. But before we look into that, we need to look at what this training has been doing for people in the last 19 days. So type on the chat box what this late training has been doing for you in the last 19 days. In the last 19 days. All right, some people are already keeping it coming. Okay, Omobolanle Azam said, I've learned that consistency is extremely important. Loving and motivating myself is also germane. The future is as bright as the sunshine. God bless you. The future is as bright as sunshine, but you have to be consistent with positive actions. Omi, you didn't finish that. What are you consistent about? You must be consistent with positive actions. You must be consistent with hard work. Are you getting it now? Loving yourself and motivating yourself all the time is also germane. The future is as bright as sunshine. I love the way you ended it. God bless you. Mrs. Bukola said, I learned tips to strong team building. Tips to strong team building. Tips to strong team building. You could have tell us some of the tips for the benefit of those who might just be connecting to this training for the first time. Some of those tips are also very important so that they can learn. It's like a recap of how far we have come. You don't understand, to show that we are making progress. Very, very important. It shows that we are making progress. So keep it coming, everybody. We want to really see how far we have come before we proceed, before we keep going forward. Let's look at what we have even done together, how far we have gone. I want to believe that if you're on this meeting, you should be learning something. Some of you have consistently been joining this meeting, so you should learn something. Adeyemi, type what you have been learning. Mrs. Bukola, type what you have been learning. It's very important. We don't need to mention your name before you do so. Mr. Adene can type what you have been learning. You have been consistent in this meeting enough. Opabumi said, I've learned that rejection should not make you feel bad. Concentrate your energy on positive results while being consistent. Yes, concentrate your energy on positive results while you are being consistent. Move on and continue building your team. Yeah, move on and continue to build your team while you concentrate your energy on positive results. Concentrate your energy on positive results. All right, let's keep moving now. And let's move on to today's topic, building trust in business relationship. Building trust in business relationship. Building trust in business relationship. Before then, Mrs. Yetunde said, God bless all leaders in the house. I've learned that I'm the alpha and omega of my business. Yes, the success of my business depends on me. What I want to be depends on what I put in. Yes, what you want is dependent on what you put in. Garbage in, garbage out. The measure at which you walk, the measure at which you put actions is the measure at which you get the desired result. So one of the actions you need to put in your business is trust. Build trust. People walk in the direction of trust. People relate to leaders they trust, and people can do anything in a business where they trust. So building trust in business is very important. Mrs. Afua said, I learned to set smart goals and priority sharing opportunity. All right. So how do you build trust in business? Are you ready? Are we ready for tonight? If you are ready, type I'm ready. Type on the chat box, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. So let's do this for another 30 minutes and we'll call it a day. How do you build trust in business? How do you build trust in your business relationship with people, with customers, with team members, with clients, with prospects? How do you build trust? If people trust you, they give you their money. If people trust you, they will give you their money to do business with you. If they don't trust you, then they can't release their money for you. That's the truth. So trust is very germane in business. How do you build trust in business relationship? Everyone who grows in business, they grows in the direction of trust. You don't understand? And everyone who is not growing in business, they don't grow in the direction of trust. So the growth you have is based on how much and how many people trust you to work with you, how many people trust you to stay with you. So recruiting is not just about getting the people in, recruiting also involves retaining the people. Are you getting it now? If you recruit me to join your business and I don't trust you and I quit, then it means you will have to recruit again to get another person. But if you recruit me and I'm in your business and I trust you and I stay with you in the business, I'm doing the business with you. If you recruit another person and I recruit another person, what happens? More people are joining our team and there's growth. But if you recruit me and I don't trust you, then the moment I quit, you are back to a zero. And when you are back to a zero, you will have to work extra hard again to recruit another person. You don't understand? So it is expedient, it is important, it is germane that as you are recruiting people, you must be building trust. You must let the people trust you. You must let the people know that as they are joining, you don't understand, they can bank on you. They can take your words to bank and withdraw money. You don't understand. You must be able to give people assurances that as they are joining you, they can get all the trust that they need to get them going. So let's move on. How do you build trust? How do you build trust in business relationship? How do you build trust in business relationship? Building trust and credibility are indeed crucial. You know, it's one of our training, I think yesterday or 2 days ago or 3 days ago, we talk about authenticity. You have to be authentic. You have to be authentic. So building trust is a bit similar to being authentic. Be yourself. So building trust and credibility are indeed crucial in network marketing. When your audience trusts you and perceive you as credible, what happens? They are more likely to engage with your content. They purchase your products or services and they become loyal advocates for your brand. And here are some effective strategies for building trust and credibilities in network marketing. So let's look at the strategies one by one. Number one, provide valuable content. Make sure that valuable content are coming out of you all the time, all the time, all the time. Consistently offer high quality, informative, and relevant content to your audience. This can be in form of blog posts, videos, podcasts, or social media updates. So you must always give out content in relation to, value. What gives people value? Don't post rubbish. Stop posting rubbish. Stop posting, hey, party today. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. You're a business person, and all you put on your timeline is yeah. All you put on your timeline is party. All you put on your timeline is yeah. Even the way you snap picture, how to portray professionalism. You need to take away childishness from anything you're doing, or your masculinity, or your femininity, or feminism. You need to take it away from what you do. You don't understand. It's not a time to be posting irrelevancies if you're a business person, because you want people to trust you. You want people to trust you. How people will see you. You see, I've seen a lot of people complain that the people that join their team, there was a leader of mine that complained that everybody that joins our team, they treat her like a child. And I told her, I said, it's because you behave like a child. You don't understand. It's an insult for your downline, irrespective of the age of the person, to tell you you are like my child. No. You are the upline in the place of work. You are an authority. And it is the way you behave that make people respond to you. So whichever way you see people respond to you, I've not seen anybody, they're not born anybody well in my team, to join my team and tell me I'm like his child. You can be older than me, but you will not say I'm like your child. No. Because I will not behave like a child. Forget this baby way white. Before I even white self go. I've been in business 11 years ago. It means when I joined business, baby never white. I have matured elderly people that join my team, but I will never behave to them like a child. No. So in the reasons, you must understand that, you know, I see a lot of people, I see a lot of comments, I see what you guys post, I see what, you know, and the simple truth is, if what you post carries no value, the simple truth is you will be valueless. If the information, the image you're carrying out carries no value, you will be valueless. You don't understand? You see, being a business leader goes beyond you posting Indomie and egg on your starter. Say, look at my dinner today, Indomie and egg. No, you don't pass that level. You don't pass that level. And that is why in the research, I'm not saying you should not post your lifestyle, you should not post, but let the lifestyle be meaningful. Let the lifestyle be meaningful enough to be able to encourage others to want to be like you. And that's exactly what you need to do. So anything that is not meaningful, anything that is not encouraging, when you are building business, because some people are looking at what comes out of you before they can trust you, before they can put their future in your hand. Am I making sense at all? If I'm making sense, please type on the chat box and say I'm making sense. Now, share valuable insight, tips, and solutions to address their pain points and help them achieve their goals. By consistently providing value, you establish yourself as an expert and a trusted resource. You know, when you share valuable content, you make yourself an expert to people. So you have to be watchful what you display as content. You have to be very watchful what you display as content. Another thing is deliver on promises. When people join your business, you give them promises, deliver promises. In fact, I tell people, when you are recruiting people into this business, promise less than you deliver. That is, promise less and deliver more. Promise less and deliver more. Deliver on promises. Be honest and transparent in your marketing communication. If you make promises or claims, ensure that you can deliver on them. So deliver on promises. Deliver on the things you say you will do. Are you getting it now? Anything you say, okay, join us, you will do it. Don't give them promises that are not embedded in what is being offered. And what is being offered is enough to promise people. It's enough to promise people. Are you getting it now? And if you promise people you will work with them, work with them. You know, it goes a long way. So deliver on promises. Another thing is avoid exaggeration or misleading statements that can erode trust. Avoid exaggeration or misleading statements that can erode trust. When you consistently fulfill your promises and meet or exceed customers' expectation, you build a reputation for reliability and integrity. So I've said a lot of things now. Be honest, be transparent in your communication. You don't understand. If you make promises, make sure you deliver. Avoid exaggeration. These are little ways to build trust. These are ways to build trust in business. These are ways to build trust in business. Another thing is you need to leverage testimonials. Leverage testimonials and social proofs. Get feedback from people who are in your business or people who have used your product. You don't understand. Positive feedbacks and testimonials from satisfied customers can be powerful tools for building credibility. So what does it mean? It means you need to get testimonials for people who have used your product before. You need to get testimonials from people who are in your business, who are doing well, and use the testimonials to encourage other people. Testimonials from other people, use it to encourage new people. Encourage your satisfied customers to provide testimonials or reviews about their experiences with your product or services. Display these testimonials prominently on your website, social media profiles, and marketing materials. So when you get testimonials, edit it, put it on your timeline, put it on your page, put it on your groups, and let people be able to see more of what you have to offer, Thank you, Blessing Jeremiah on Facebook. Thank you for your comments. All right. Additionally, leverage social proof by showcasing statistics, endorsement, or partnership that demonstrate your credibility and authority. In fact, the number one thing you should sell to people when people are joining your network marketing business is to sell your credibility. Sell your credibility to people. It goes a long way. If you don't sell your credibility to people, people will not join you. People will not trust you. You need to give them assurances that they are joining, you are a credible person and you don't toy with integrity. You don't toy with integrity. Another thing is establish personal connection. Establish personal connection. Network marketing is about building relationships. Take the time to engage with your audience on personal level, respond to comments, messages, and inquiries properly and authentically. Don't say you are building business and your phone number is not going. Your team members want to reach out to you. They send you message, you will not read it for 1 week. You will not even respond to messages sent to you. It's not good. You cannot grow relationship that way. You cannot build business that way. You can't. You can't be too busy to respond to calls. You can't be too busy to respond to messages and connections from your team. Some of you, your leaders are calling you, they send you message, you will not respond until 2 weeks. Imagine if it is your team member that is doing that and you want them to grow, you want to build relationship. You're just deceiving yourself. They play, brother, they play. Just they play. You don't understand. You see some people say, I don't just respond to any people anyhow. When it comes to your team members are like your customers. You have to respond to them as quick as possible. As quick as possible. You can save time. You can save a lot of things. It goes a long way. Show genuine interest in your audience needs. Show genuine interest in your team members' needs. Show genuine interest in your prospects' needs and concern, and provide personalized support and guidance whenever possible. By building personal connection, you create a sense of trust and loyalty. By building personal connection, you create a sense of trust and loyalty. Trust and loyalty. So you need to build connections with your people so that they can trust you with. So that they can trust you with. Another thing that is very important, today's training is going to be very quick, is that you should be consistent and reliable. You know, we have said it in this training that the more you are consistent, the more people trust you. The more you open your shop all the time, the more people trust you. The more you open your business all the time, the more people trust your brand. The more you are available doing business all the time, the more people trust you. Don't be on and off. You don't understand. Consistency is key when it comes to building trust. Consistently deliver value, maintain a professional and reliable online presence, and follow through on commitment. Follow through on commitment. Be consistent on your brand messaging, visual identity, and the quality of your product or service. This helps establish a sense of reliability and foster trust among your audience. So you got to be consistent. Somebody say consistent. Somebody say consistent. You have to be consistent. Another thing is you have to be transparent and authentic. You have to be transparent and authentic. Transparency and authenticity are fundamental in building trust. Share your story, values, and mission with your audience. Be open about your successes and challenges and learning experiences. You know, share your story, share your values and mission with your audience. Be open about your success and challenges. There's no crime when people know you have challenges. You don't understand, but there's a way you put it. Your challenge should be able to motivate people. Sharing your challenges should be able to motivate people to say, yes, if this person can overcome challenges, I will also overcome. So what you should share is a challenge you have overcome. Tell people how it is not a crime to have challenge. Tell people how you have gone through challenge and you overcame it. But don't use your challenge to drain or demotivate other people. You don't understand? Because in life, we are meant to have challenges. Everybody got challenge. And everything that will rise you up will always give you the challenges. You don't understand? The way to the top is always full of challenges. So in the real sense, you yourself must be able, to share stories of how you overcame it, and the learning experiences you gather. Now, when you show vulnerability, when you share your success story, you share your challenges and learning process and how you overcome, you have actually created a sense to your people that you are not God. You are not a magician. You have undergone situations. You are vulnerable. And it shows that you are authentic. It shows you are authentic. It shows that you are authentic. Nobody wants to, if you paint a picture to people like you don't make mistake, people will not trust you. Because human being knows that there is no person who does not make mistake in life. There's no perfect human being who does not make mistake. So as much as you should portray perfection, you should be able to let people know that you're also vulnerable to mistakes sometimes. You have made mistakes in the past, and today you are a better person. And lucky them, they are coming to meet somebody who is better, who has more experiences, who have learned so much, and the person can help them better. It humanizes your brand and creates a connection with your audience. Avoid misleading or deceptive tactics, or as they can quickly damage trust. Don't use deception for your team. Don't manipulate people. You don't understand. As much as you are, you are proactive, as much as you are affirmative, as much as you are persuasive. At the same time, you have to be very careful of deceptive tactics, because the moment people realize you are deceiving them, they will lose trust in you. They will lose trust in you. They will lose trust in you. Another thing is build relationship through networking. Networking is all about connecting with people and building relationship. Actively participate in networking events, both online and offline, to establish connection within your industry. Collaborate with other trusted professionals and trust leaders in your niche. By associating yourself with reputable individuals or organizations, you enhance your own credibility and expand your reach of broader audience. Within the team, if you have people, for instance, you have people who you have a center. Why don't you invite another leader from another center? You don't understand, within the system, within the Africa. Let that person come and help you or motivate your team. It doesn't have to be Mr. Dele that will come to your center all the time. You are in Mina, invite somebody from Lagos. You are in Lagos, invite somebody from Abeokuta. You are in Abeokuta, invite somebody from Kaduna. You don't understand. That is how to network together. Invite other leaders who are professional. Don't invite idiots. Invite professional. If you are trying to know who to invite, you can contact me. I'll tell you the kind of person to invite. You don't understand. Some leaders, are just leaders by mouth, but some leaders are leaders with results. And it is only leaders with results that you can invite to your program who will deliver, not leaders by mouth. You don't understand. So you can take advantage of programs like that. You don't understand. Organize a program where you are and call somebody to come and talk. An outsider will inspire your team because your team has been used to you. But an outsider would drive a new impact. The same thing you have been telling your team members, you say it to your team member all the time, and it looks useless. It doesn't make meaning to them. An outsider will come and say it in a different way, and they'll say, wow, as if they've not had it before. That's human being for you. That's how human being relates. You don't understand. So maybe once in 2 months, once in 3 months, once in a month, create a program and invite people from outside. Invite people down to your business. You don't understand. That is what leaders should do. And that is the ways leaders should go. So every leaders should work together and invite themselves to help themselves build trust and build a large, audience wherever you are. Businesses can be done anywhere. You don't understand. It is creativity and ideas that make business work. Mr. Dele cannot be everywhere for you. I can't follow you there. Okay, come and take me from America now to come and do your program. You don't understand. But you can work with leaders that are available to run your program with you. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. You don't understand. It goes a long way. If you want to invite me from Yankee, it's very simple. You pay for my flights. You don't understand. I don't do economy. I do business class. You don't understand. How many of you want to invite me? If you want to invite me, no Lily. I'll come. I can fly down. No, 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 no. You can pay for my flights. You don't understand. Pay for my flights. Business class from Yankee to Nigeria. You lodge me to hotel. It's amazing. I will be there. Even if you say the program is tomorrow, I will be there. No, 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 no. But you don't need to spend that much. You don't understand. Work with the leaders who are in the system with you there. It goes a long way. So networking is very, very important. Let's network together. Associate yourself with reputable individual. With that, you enhance your own credibility. When your team members see that you bring another leader to come and talk to them, they know that, yes, for other leaders to come and work with you, it shows that you are credible. So with that, you build your own credibility and you expand your reach for a broader audience. I've said this over and over again, and I'm saying it again now. Another thing is provide exceptional customer service. Let there be a relationship service, where somebody can talk to somebody. You don't understand. And make yourself that person they can talk to. Exceptional customer service. Excellent customer service is a vital component of building trust and credibility. Be responsive to customer inquiries, address concerns promptly, and go the extra mile to ensure customer satisfaction. By prioritizing your customers' needs and providing exceptional service, you reinforce, their trust in your brand. you enforce trust in your brand. Lastly, remember that building trust and credibility takes time. Building trust and credibility take time and consistency. No be one day. The people that trust me today, no be one day. And the people that will trust you, no be one day. You have to keep working with them. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep showing that you are available to work with them, over and over and over. It requires genuine efforts to establish and maintain meaningful relationship with your audience. It requires genuine efforts to enforce and maintain meaningful relationships with your audience. By implementing these strategies and demonstrating your expertise, reliability, and authenticity, you can build a strong foundation of trust in your network marketing endeavor. Imagine people who are just connecting to training after 40 minutes. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. Coming late to training is not a good deal. It's not a good deal. So, in the recent, we have come gradually to the end of today's training, which is all about trust, which is all about what? Which is all about building trust. And I want to believe we have picked something in it. Little by little, we have been able to pick something. Have you picked something at all? Let's recap what you have picked. What did you learn from the meeting? Type it on the chat box, type what you learned, type it, type it, type it. What did you really learn? How can you build trust between yourself and your people? How can you build trust within people, within you and people in business, people, your prospects, your customers? Type on the chat box. Let's look at it all over again. If you're on this meeting, open your camera. Let me know how many people are here with me. How many of us are on this meeting with me? It's very important. I get to see how many of us are on this meeting with me. If you're on Facebook, type on the Facebook comments what you have learned so far. What you have learned so far, type it so that we can know that you really follow through. And if you're on Google Meet, type on Google Meet what you have been able to learn so far, how to build trust and through consistency. Type it, 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 type it. Adebayo Grace said consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. A lot of people are talking about consistency, but there are other areas you can build trust. Type it out. Type it out and let us talk about it. Type it out and let us talk about it. What are the areas you can build trust in business? Areas you can build trust in business. There are a lot of things that we talked about more than consistency. We talk about authenticity. We talk about making your statements clear. We talked about you not don't deceive people. When people see that you deceive them, they will lose trust in you. We talk about all of that. We talk about customer service. We talk about building relationship with all the valuable and reputable people. Many of you come to business, but the people you choose as friends are people who are not valuable. Many of us, we make friends easily with useless people. Come on. And that is the reason why many of us are not growing. Because the people you talk to every day, they are people who cannot provide result to show. If you want to get results, you better find valuable people to connect with. Valuable people who are achieving greatness. That is how to be great. That's how to be great. We talk about being transparent and authentic. Type on the chat box. Let's look at what you have learned. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Thank you very much. Rukayat Labake talk about deliver on promise. Yes. So when you come into business, when you bring people to business, deliver on promise. Deliver on promise is very, very important. It's very, very important. Bukola Murufulu talk about I need to provide valuable content, leverage on testimonials, establish personal connection. God bless you. Alade Temitokwe said, be transparent and authentic. Don't use your challenge to drain or demotivate your team, but let your challenge be able to motivate your team by sharing with them how you overcome. Are you getting it now? How you overcome, so that they can know that you too, you are vulnerable and you can overcome. And if you can overcome, they too will surely overcome. That is how to share challenges, and that's how to use challenge to motivate people. But don't just come and say, I have challenge now. As I am now, I don't even think I will come tomorrow as I have challenge now. Come on. Come on. Who send you? If you don't want to have challenge again, it's only dead people that don't have challenge again. Who tell you, say me to, I don't get challenge? Everybody get challenge. I beg. Even Tinubu self get challenge. You don't understand. So, but everybody is looking for how to overcome. So what you should do is to look for how to overcome. How to overcome. Welcome. The person who is just joining training at this time, that person is welcome to this training. Be transparent and authentic. Rabake Pastor Obi said, I learned that I should not take my team members for granted. Very important. If you take them for granted, it's at your peril. Well, your team, many people have this habit. You invite your team members to training, you yourself, you will not be there. I said, they should see, go and see my Oga. Go and see my Oga. You, where were you? The moment today they come, come. You say, go and see my Oga. Tomorrow they come, come. Go and see my Oga. Next tomorrow, they will not even bother to tell you they have come. They will just go and see your Oga street. And they will lose trust in you. They will lose trust in you. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Mrs. Scholastica said, promise less and deliver more. That's true. Adeneko said, consistency, transparency is key. Mrs. Victoria said, I learned that I should provide valuable content, share valuable insights and tips. Yes. Abike Odupe said, leveraging testimonials and social proof. Yeah, very important. Adeyemi Bolanle said, I learned that I should find valuable people to do business with. God bless you. Valuable people to connect with. Within the team, you do training together in the office. Everybody should not be your friend. No. Before somebody will be your friend, you must know that that person has something to offer you. That's one thing I've learned about friendship over time. I don't become friends with people who have nothing to offer. I don't. Before you connect with someone, that person should have something to offer you. There must be something you gain from that person. You don't understand? It goes a long way. Something positive. Something positive. Adeyemi said, I learned that I should find valuable people to do business with. Mr. Labaran said, consistency is the key to success in business. Thank you. On Facebook, Blessing Jeremiah said, transparency and sincerity. Yes, they are very, very important. Transparency and sincerity, they are very important. That's the first thing you sell to people, and that is what you keep selling to people. People can do business with you when they can see that you are transparent. You don't understand. They will definitely do business with you. Fagbo Victoria said, I learned to always show up and be real in order to build trust. Yes, always show up and be real in order to build trust. Always show up and be real. Don't claim to be sick all the time. Just because you don't want to work, you are sick. Oh, you're going to work with your team member. Gami, I'm sick now. I am very sick now. I am very sick now. My tummy is aching me now. Every day you are sick. Then the day you are now really sick, nobody will trust you. Because they assume that's the way you used to use that as an excuse. I had a leader sometimes, but very vibrant human being, very vibrant human being. But her excuse is she's always sick. She's always sick. Whenever she wants to, you ask her to do something and she doesn't want to do, she'll say she's sick. So the problem is, we don't even know when she's saying the truth and when she's lying. So the day she's not saying the truth, everybody assumes she's lying. And at the end of the day, she will not be angry that nobody cares for her. You don't understand. But the simple truth is there are moments that she's not sick and she pretends to be sick just because she wants to avoid the work. You don't understand. So please show up all the time. Be consistent. Let people know you for who you are. Be real. Be real for who you are. Let people know what your true nature is. And that is how to build trust. And remember, you're not only building trust with your downline, you're also building trust with your upline. If I don't trust you, I can't work with you. If I don't trust you, I can't work with you. If I discover that you are not dependable, you are not reliable, I can't bank on you, your words cannot be taken to bank, then I'll just stay away from you. You don't understand. Even if you're in business, I'll just stay away from you. You don't understand. Why? Because it shows that you are not reliable. You don't understand. When I'm working with people, the first thing I fight to build is trust. It's not just they trusting me. I also want to trust them. I also want to trust them. If you're working with me and I cannot trust you, I'll just be looking at you. I'll just be motivating you. I'll just be saying, hello, how are you? How are you? Fine. God bless Madam. God bless you. God bless Madam. God bless you. And you'll discover that real planning will not come between me and you. Real engagement will not come between me and you because it shows that I cannot trust you. So when it comes to trust, it's not only your downline you build trust with, you also build trust with your upline. You don't understand. You see, this thing is a game plan. We are running on a mission, and we can only run with people that we trust. So make yourself a valuable person, a trustworthy person that your leaders can also trust. When your leaders can trust you, they can engage you. They can put their life on the line for you. They know that this person, then the leader can put their life on the line for you. It's no doubt that today's training has been a fantastic one, and we have learned something. Whether you like it or not, in less than 1 hour, we have finished today's training. Yes. Everything we have to share is no more than 20 minutes today. Yes. It doesn't have to be long all the time. You don't understand. But it is short and precise today. So those who came late, apologies. I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. But that's why it's not always good to come late. We have 2 more days to end this challenge. Today is 19, tomorrow is 20, and next tomorrow is 21. The next 2 days is going to be fire for fire. There will be a lot to learn. And that's why don't miss it. And make sure that none of your team members miss the last 2 days. It's going to be fantastic and amazing. Everybody should connect on time because what we have to discuss in the next 2 days are things that are going to be amazing and fantastic. I want to say thank you to every one of you who are connected to this training and to those who connected very early. Abike Odupe was the first person to connect to this training today. And I want to say, good job, Abike. Good job for showing up early. It's always good to show up early. And I want to encourage everybody to keep showing up. Keep showing up and keep showing up. You know, if you're connecting on Facebook, like the page so that subsequently, as you come online, you get a prompt that will have come online and share the page with other people so that they can share from it. In network marketing is a global world. In Neo Life is a global world. You don't understand. You might not be in my team, but you have a lot to also learn from me. And it goes a long way. So share it and let other people connect. Let them like the page and let them be able to tap into the content that flows through. You don't understand. What is applicable for my team to be successful is also applicable to anyone in another team. But the bottom line is in my team, we have the secret to get to the top and to remain at the top. And that is the secret we have in DD Africa. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this meeting. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and God bless you. God bless you, God bless you, and God bless you.
God bless my diamond.
God bless my dad.
God bless. God bless
God
my diamond.
bless my dad.
God bless my diamond.
Baba,
God
God bless
bless
my
my
diamond.
dad.
God bless my
God bless my
diamond.
dad.
God bless
God
my
bless.
diamond.
Yes, His
God bless
Excellency.
you.
Oh my God.
God bless my Empress. God bless my Iron Youth. God